Right, hi everyone. Just thought I'd do a general update, and I do apologise about it just fading out now and then. Um, yeah, it's because it's sort of autofocus, so hopefully that won't happen again. But what's been happening? Other than the move, still a lot to sort out with the move. Things are getting there, but just still so much to do. It just never ending at the moment. But a lot of the decorating's being done and that. I've got my next RPG group meet actually here for a change, because one of my Gary is going to do the Fallout challenge, which should be interesting. So with the Atomic Burger, really great place actually. It got the titles, music titles, classic and series like the classic Battlestar Galactica or Knight Rider or something like that, or Street Hawk, all sorts, and it's just a pretty awesome place actually. I did go for a burger there, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Things that have been happening, that's how I've been feeling overall. Not so great, to be honest. I have just been through quite a downer. The suicidal thoughts have cropped up again, which they tend to now and then, a few times this last couple of weeks. Obviously, I wouldn't have acted upon it, but it still gets in there into my head. But I've got under a new doctor now. Hopefully, I'll start feeling much better. But no, I haven't been great. I've been quite unwell because I've had this bitter aftertaste as well, which is really annoying me. But I'm going to see the dentist soon, so hopefully, that can get straightened out. Yeah, so yeah, it's not been feeling A1. So with things I've been doing gaming wise, wargaming wise, I just finished a War Machine Scout. Got to wait for the base to dry, because I done PVA glue and covered it with sand, and I've just got to wait for that to dry solid. And then I'll paint over it and might just do a patch of grass or something with it, like similar to what I've done with the others. So that's being done. Other than that, I just undercoated some Bushido models for the Ato clan. Hopefully I can find the missing one as well. During the move, you're going to end up with breakages and missing models, and yeah, I got to find one missing one, but hopefully it's about somewhere. I'm sure it's about somewhere. I want to get they done very soon. I didn't feel that I quite got the skin colour right for one of the ones with the snake head, so I might go back to that and see if I can do something about it, because I just don't feel it's quite right to me. But still, I'll get it all done. My next project's actually coming up this autumn, probably October, November time, is Bolt Action. Actually, I've just started reading Bolt Action. I like what I see. The layout overall is pretty good and stuff. The army list actually feels a bit Games Workshop-y, but the guys who were part of Games Workshop wrote the rules anyway. It's just the way it's laid out. It just feels a bit, got what? Here we go. Where is it? It's like this. Regular infantry 50 points. Composition 1 NCO, 4 man rifles, and you can have an additional for, you see what I mean, for an extra so much each. It's in that way it just feels very much practically the same way that a few of the Games Workshop games do it. I've also, because I really wanted to do these guys, the British, because I've seen a lot of war films, a lot of the new war films. Nothing against you Americans, but it seems like it's the Americans that pretty much won the war. We very rarely see the Brits in the films, and some of the films get we get cliched a bit. So actually, I really would like to see an actual big budget film with us in. Maybe some token Americans here and there, but just some with us in, just for a change. I suppose it is. There are a few films that have got us in, and honestly, no offence to any Americans out there. It's just I just want to see a film with just the British, D-Day, the Battle of Normandy, or some of the early stuff, or just something, just with us in. That would be great. Yeah, I'm going to start that. Reasons why I've been playing about with should I or shouldn't I have bought action, and that's really annoying with that keep fading out. So I do apologise. I don't know why it's doing that. It's a pain. I was thinking about it for some time, and then I went to the and you can see my dog actually. She's there. And then I went to the Games Expo, met the Calvator, the ex-Games Workshop guy. Forget his name fully now. I tried to pronounce it while I was there to him, and Aliso Calvator, I believe the name. And then I met him, actually really great chap. Seen some of the chess game that I worked on, and I did say to him that I've painted the whole set, and he was quite surprised that I did that. But when I actually met some guys that are playing this, I said, well, it's only about 30 or 40 models. You get in a tank and stuff like that, so it's not a heavy amount of models. So I was thinking, well, that ain't going to take a hell of a lot of time to do. So I was thinking, yes, this would be probably one of my final big games for a little while. I'm just not sure how many I'm going to end up collecting. I've collected quite a lot over the past couple of years, actually, with a fair few small scale skirmish games as well. The one that I'm actually quite disappointed to do with the expansion with it is where is it? Empire of the Dead. There's supposed to be rules, add-on recrim rules or something. I asked the guy that is in charge of this. I got no reply, and to be honest, their website, Westwind's website, isn't that great, and it doesn't seem the rules still ain't out. It's a pain because I painted up the Valhansing Vampire Hunters that have straight at the Noble of Dracula. Really great models, and I was really pleased with them, but no rules for them, so I got to use with the rules that are in the book, so that's a bit of a pain. But overall, the war game itself, I've played it before at my old club, and she's trying to steal the limelight. And I did enjoy the game overall, because with somebody run it as a games master, sort of a little bit RPG-ish, ended up adding to the fun for that. I also got the other one, the In Her Majesty's Name as well. So I probably end up using the models for that one. Yeah, there's been quite a few lately. The Judge Dredd one, I really did enjoy painting the Ape Gang. and the street judges. That's really great, and that's really is annoying me, and I can't do nothing about it. It keeps blurring out, so I do apologise. That's really enjoyable, and I'm going to end up getting a judge, a street judge on one of those bikes, because I really want to do that. So that's my next thing for that to do. But I'm just going to get some of my backlogs sorted. I've just finished the starter set for on the Martian front. All I've got left is the just the scouts, as I said earlier, and they're done. They are actually completely done, and I don't know what to do to sort that out. No, I don't think I can. Also want, at some point, I did this actually some time ago, it's Car Wars. I'd love to play it. I've got to sort out the turn template, which I tried to do one, but it's made out of paper, for these cars, which some people have seen before, some haven't, which is pretty actually neat. And for loads of cars it didn't cost hardly anything, and then just doing some converting work onto it, a little bit of a paint job, I thought, yeah, perfect, absolute perfect for it. I feel that's the right scale. Otherwise, when you come to the counters itself, they're bloody tiny. So that's another game I would love to play, and I've actually got some roads coming, road sections coming with a couple of bends, and I'm going to get some T-junction and that to add to it, and probably a few more of the straight sections, and that is a pain. So I'm looking forward to getting that off the ground, but that's another problem I got. It's getting people to play against, really, because about just over a year ago I had an incident at a local club that really affected my confidence. Haven't played since, and it's been over a year. I'd like to play again. I have tried on one of the Bristol sites about Judge Dredd, even Saga as well, and no one actually offered to give me a game, to be honest. Not one. It's sort of like trailed off. It's just that it felt quite clicky to me, which is a shame, really. But I do find it with some a fair few war gamers, they can come across as really quite quickly, unless clicky, unless you're part of the inner circle or something, you know. So it is a pain. That's the thing that I will be doing again, actually, because I've moved pretty much back into the my club area, my old club area. So what I'm going to do is rejoin that club pretty soon, and I'm going to probably bring down on the Martian front war game to play. That would be pretty awesome. And she has gone to sleep. No, she ain't asleep. She's just resting, and it's so annoying. I think probably the light is that's the reason probably why. But I'll learn to master this new camera at some point. It is a pain when it keeps doing that, and but at least there isn't too much to show this time. I've got a couple of future videos that I've been thinking on. One to do with a classic RPG magazine that I'm going to look through soon. A shame actually this one got mulched back in '97 through Future Publishing. Published it, and it was Arcane magazine. Actually, that's one magazine that I really did enjoy, but every single RPG magazine ended up on the newsstands. They're not there anymore. They're either just online or something like that, which I think is a big shame, really. Actually, the Wargame magazine that I really do like to read now is Wargames Illustrated, which is 1,000 times better than the White Dwarf, the way they've got it now. I'm not so keen on it. It's gone weekly. For me, I'm just not keen. I'm not keen on the asking price for a few dozen pages, really. And Warhammer Visions is just the worst magazine in the entire multi-universes. Honestly, it's terrible to me. But people may like it, I don't. So, yeah. So, what's coming up next? Anything else? I've got 5th edition starter set that I'm going to be playing. I'm going to see about carrying on beyond that as well. I've got the Pathfinder. Would like to get back to, actually, because that's unfinished. And as I've showed before, I'm going to will get this run soon. And that one, I really want to get this one played. Mind you, Halloween's coming up, so I even got the All Flesh Must Be Eaten, the Coffee Break of the Dead that I could possibly do. But it all depends if Gary's going to do the thing that he was planning to do, which was a horror night, so I'll see what happens there. So yeah, I got that going on with the role-playing. Also, what I've been doing lately as well, I've got one of the ones probably in the shed, but I'll show you these here actually. It's the honestly, I love foreground stuff. It's this stuff, and don't you dare blur out. But yeah, it's gonna go blurry. This stuff's just so neat. I did make a mistake by putting as you can see, the side should have been blue there, but put a little bit of paint. Let's sort that out. This one I've just done today, actually. Just a little farmhouse. Yes, really sorry about this blasted camera. And that one, I've got a hotel one to come, which should come tomorrow, and I'll probably get a few more pieces because I can use it for Flames of War and for on the Martian front. So that's the plan. I'll get a few more pieces to do with that. I don't know how much more, but I could even, literally get a sort of like city's worth. Should be quite a lot, but it's collecting slowly over time. And they're not too bad. I mean, they're what, on average 12, 15 quid, something like that. So I really do like that stuff. And actually, also, it survived a 5-year-old, so I know that stuff's tough. So yeah, I've got that sorted out now. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on at the moment. As I say, I will get back and rejoin my club. I think that's important. I've also got something else I've started to do is an improve your English course as well. It's I've been put on level 2. I think it's levels 1 to 8. Level 2's at a GCS level, GCE level, and I think there's a written and there's a reading part of it. If I do pass the exam at near the end of this, I think I'd get equivalent. It'd be equivalent for grade D, which back in the early 90s I had a grade F. I'd half my stuff missing. I was so young anyway, 17, 18. But actually, just to achieve that and to get that sort of grade, I'll be pretty pleased with, because that's all I want, just to wipe away that F and do that, and that's going to last till June time. Yeah, so I got that on the go. I'll be volunteering for something, I don't know what. That's all up in the air at the moment. I'm seeing people tomorrow to do with that, and the improve your English thing. I've got on it to sort out finish off the induction part of it and things. So a lot going on. Probably start going up to Area 51 now and then. May do some board games, but my confidence ain't there. It's pretty low with gaming. Other than my roleplay group, it's not great, and I do suffer from my nerves badly. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how I feel. I'll probably feel a bit better soon, hopefully, and I might do a bit more gaming, a bit more board gaming and stuff like that, because there's Blood Royal, and I want to get to play this one at some point as well, Dragon Masters. I had it many years ago, and I haven't got round to playing it since I rebought it, and that's another one. I actually want to play this with a mate of mine, Jeff. It's Blitzkrieg. Love to play some of these games, but you know, with no one to play against, it's a pain. And my roleplay group they're pretty busy because they're probably all working and that, and we do the odd bit of board gaming and that, but it's mostly we've tried to concentrate on the role playing. Actually, that's the only other thing before I go. We've only had a couple of sessions since May. You know, work and other things that got on the way. So when I have gone down, it has been more of a chill out sort of thing, or sorting out characters, which was done last time. But we will get to play next Saturday, hopefully. That's it. That's enough of me rumbling on. Sorry, sir, you know, if I've just gone on and on and on, but just so much happening at the moment. Oh, and one other thing. I did actually get my 12 week old nephew to actually blow a raspberry. I was going at him. He was smiling away, and it was just really great. And he actually successfully blew a raspberry, and that you are a scene stealer, aren't you, darling? Yeah, that's the way she sleeps sometimes. But yeah, that was nice, and you know, a little one like that does cheer you up. Actually, seeing a little Tommy and that does cheer me up. So that's really nice. Actually, I had a barbecue yesterday, but 8 points for this cider, and when I was turning away, my brother was mixing other things and stuff like that, and oh god, I actually downed near enough a whole pint in one. I actually threw up a little bit, but I don't think I'll do that again in a while. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and thanks for any new subscribers that have subscribed to me recently. Just bear with me on things. There's a lot of stuff that I will be coming up for the future with this channel. I'm going to see about redoing the titles again, but actually that's one other thing just before I go. It's really pissing me off to do with YouTube. I try Google Chrome, Firefox or whatever, and I go through the process, and then it's right on a white background right at the top, access denied, and the only way is by the oldest bloody browser, and it's really annoying me. But yeah, there's a lot happening on here for the future, because I'll be able to get my wargaming table out, so I'll be able to do some really good videos with stuff on that table and a few other things. So yeah, a lot gonna happen. Just thanks for watching, and until next time.